Our next award for achievement in basketball from 1940 through 1959 goes to Bill Ewell. Bill was a 7-foot, 245-pound teenager, but did not play basketball at Greenfield McLean High School until his senior year because his parents had difficulty finding gym shoes large enough for him to wear. 5 years later, he was a consensus All-American at the University of Dayton. When Ewell arrived at Dayton following one quarter at Ohio State, Coach Tom Blackburn asked him what his goals were, and Ewell said he wanted to become an All-American and play at Madison Square Garden. Blackburn said, "If you do what I tell you, you can do that." Ewell made up his mind that even if Blackburn told him to stand on his head out in the middle of Main and 3rd Streets, he was going to do that. And when Ewell's basketball career ended, he'd played in 11 games at Madison Square Garden and had made the 1956 Look All-America team. The Flyers were invited to the prestigious National Invitation Tournament in Ewell's 3 varsity years, reached the final twice. The 1956 UD team finished 3rd in the Associated Press poll. Featuring hook shots with either hand, Ewell led Dayton in scoring and rebounding all 3 seasons, had a career average of 18.5 points. Bill says his fondest memories from his basketball career were playing in Madison Square Garden's NIT tournament 3 times, and also winning the Adolph Rupp Kentucky Christmas tournament in Lexington in 1955. Bill spent his professional career as an independent insurance agent and, along with his wife Cynthia, raised 4 daughters and 1 son. We bring Bill Ewell into the Ohio Basketball Hall of Fame.
Well, thank you very much for the fine lies that you told. But a little while ago, when I was out there in the hall, a person from Dayton came up to me and said he's a member, or he said he has his insurance with the Ewell Insurance Agency, and he watched me play years ago, and he wanted to know if I was retired from the insurance business. And I said, I'm fully retired, and I had to make a comment, or had to make a promise in order to retire. He says, "What was that?" And I says, "My wife, Cynthia, warned me that I cannot retire until I agree to stay in the basement." When Don Henderson called me on the telephone last year about the Hall of Fame, I misinterpreted the very first thing that he said. I thought he told me that I was being considered to be inducted into the Ohio Basketball Hall of Shame instead of the fame. But we certainly worked that out shortly. I believe that athletes are like generals. We don't just die, we just fade away. And of course, I have faded away a long time ago. But tonight, I feel resurrected. I am very honored tonight to be inducted with this year's class of stars, coaches, and referees, and particularly with my friend Jim Morgan, who is Louisville's greatest guard. I'm glad for this. I'm also honored to be in the Hall of Fame with such stars like Bill Hoskins and his father, and Wayne Embry. Only just to name a few, plus all the other inductees that has been in for the last several years. Also tonight, there are 2 Hall of Famers that are here tonight, and I want to mention their names because they've had a great impact on UDs, had a great impact on the sport of basketball for many years. And it's Don Donaher and Daryl Hedricks. And my old friend and teammate, Bucky Buckhorn. In fact, somebody told me a little while ago that Bucky got inducted 2 years ago. And he had to, in order to get in the Hall of Fame, he had to buy his way in. Is that true? I'm very grateful for the support that I've gotten from, that are here tonight, my friends from Greenfield, Ohio, the town that I was born and raised in, and the friends from Dayton, and all of my friends from that are here from the Dayton Athletic Department. I'm really glad to have their support. I thank my wife Cynthia because she did a lot of work and phone calling to arrange who's here tonight and who's not going to be here and who's going to sit where. And she worked pretty hard at it. And I'm also proud to have my daughters, Sarah, Rachel, Rebecca, and Amy, and my son Bill Jr. Here tonight. And I really appreciate the support that they have given me. I also want to give a great big thank you to Doc and Don for their participation in bringing the Hall of Fame to life. And it's a fabulous organization I have found, and I hope it continues on for many, many years. I want to thank the Board of Directors and the Election Committee. I want to thank Bucky Albers, the Dayton Daily News sports writer, for their support and inviting me to be a part of the Hall of Fame. So God bless you all, and God bless America. Thank you very much.